Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows. All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, hey, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then how the reindeer loved him as they shouted out with glee, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history. That's one of my favorite holiday songs, and it was written by Johnny Marks, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. It's a classic. Welcome to Mr. Stanley at Home. I'm glad you're back. We're here in my studio where I like to make things and where I like to sing, where I putter and create stuff, and it's where I teach. So today we're going to be making a little decoration that you can put around your house to celebrate the holidays. We're going to be making a reindeer decoration. And we are going to be using things you can find around your home. Very simple. Things that you can find in your house that you probably already have that you didn't even know you could have, that you can make things out of. Make sure you get your grown-up, make sure you get your caretaker's permission to help you do this and to work on it. You're going to need some scissors, some crowns, some markers, and some glue. So, to start off, you're going to need a cardboard tube. I got these out of rolls of toilet paper. And your first job with that cardboard tube is to color it, or you can paint it if you have watercolors or use crowns. You're going to color it brown. You're going to cover the whole thing. Cover as much of it as you can so you don't see any of the gray or the white color shining through, going all the way around. Just coloring it all brown. I started this one. This one is finished. This one is finished. This one is done with markers. And this one is done with crayon. You can also use a crayon to color it. Kind of like the crayon a little bit. It's a little not as heavy, but the marker looks nice too. The marker is full. What shape are these tubes? We call this shape a cylinder. It has a circle on the bottom, a circle on the top. It has 1, 2, 3 sides, and it can roll. It's a cylinder. Can you say cylinder? So we're going to use our cylinder, our cardboard tube, as a base for our reindeer decoration. And the next thing you're going to do, you probably need your grown-ups help, a little bit of help from your grown-up. I just use a brown paper bag, a grocery bag. This is the bottom of it. I already cut some off it. You get a brown paper bag, and I'll use this one to start off. And you're going to have your grown-up help you, and you're going to draw around your hand. Now, Mr. Stanley has big, gigantic, grown-up hands. And if I use my big, gigantic grown-up hands on my reindeer, it's going to have some huge antlers. If we put this on here, it would be gigantic. It'd be kind of funny looking, don't you think? So, you have your grown-up help you cut out some children's-sized hands. I made some children's-sized hands here. And you're going to take your glue, take the cap off, twist it up. Don't twist it all the way up, just twist it up a little ways. I'm going to use this paper to Put my glue on, and I'm going to put some glue on kind of where the palm is. A big glob of glue there. And I'm just going to put it where the back of my deer is going to be, and maybe fold it out a little bit, kind of like that. And I'm going to take the other little hand shape I cut out. Again, put some glue kind of where the palm is. I like this Elmer's school glue stick, because you can see that purple. And I'm going to put this here. If you don't like that, I can see that marker, but that's okay. I might hold it for a little bit. So now I have some antlers on my deer. And now for the eyes and the nose. You need some white paper and maybe some red paper. And I'm recycling. I got some papers out of a magazine that had the color red in it. I also had some magazine paper that had some white on it, kind of at the bottom. You can also use magazines, you can use catalogs that come in the mail. This is the time of year there's a lot of catalogs coming in. You can also use advertisements that come in the mail. This is paper that you're probably going to throw away anyways, hopefully recycle. Any of this paper, you're going to find some color paper. And I'm going to do my eyes first. I have a small piece of white paper here I cut out. I'm going to fold it in half because that's an easy way to make two eyes at one time. And I'm going to cut out some small round, not too small. Make sure you get your grown-ups permission to help cut this out, have them help you do it. You're grown-up, you're a caretaker. You cut out some round circle eye shapes. They don't have to be perfect. I think bigger is a little better than too small. Go all the way around. Cut out those eye shapes. If you open your paper, you kind of got little, two little holes. And I'm going to take my glue again. I'm just going to rub that little circle on top of the glue. And I'm going to take it and put it here for an eye near the top. Oh, there's one eye. And now I'm going to do the other eye. Same thing, I'm going to take that little circle, put on the glue and rub it. Put my glue down. And put it right there next to the other eye. So I have two little eye shapes. Looking kind of fun. Is it looking like a reindeer yet? And now for the nose. I'm going to take my little piece of red recycled paper. The shape of a rectangle, kind of. I'm going to fold that in half also. And actually I don't need to fold it in half, but I can. Why not? Because I only need one nose, right? And again, I'm going to cut out a round shape and maybe make it bigger than the eyes. Why not? Make it a little bigger than the eyes. It's fun. Go all the way around. If it's not a perfect circle, that's okay. It's okay. So I cut out my circle shape. And I'm going to take that circle shape, take my glue, rub it on top a little bit, and put it on under the eyes for the nose. So now I have two eyes in a nose shape, but my eyes are missing something, aren't they? They're missing the pupils, they're missing the little black circles in the middle, right? So I'm going to use my marker to put a dot. I'm going to make the dot a little bit big. And do it in both eyes. A dot is a circle that you color in. So I colored in the 2 dots. And when you're finished, you will have a fun little reindeer decoration you can use to decorate your home for the winter holidays. Today on Mr. Stanley at Home, we listened to the song Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, written by Johnny Marks, and we learned how to make a reindeer decoration using things that you probably have at home already. A cardboard tube, a paper bag from the grocery store, some magazines or advertisements that came in the mail. Make sure when you're working on this project you get your grown-up and caretaker's help and permission, and make sure you have everything you need. Your scissors, your glue, your paper, some markers, some crayons, some things to color your tube. Thank you for being here today on Mr. Stanley at Home. Remember, you can always pause the video while you're watching it as you're making your reindeer decoration. And I can't wait to see you next time. Take care of yourselves and be well.